Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No, that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like
like nonsense.
nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's
nonsense.
gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
no.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Well, we've been here before.
Wow.
Literally.
It's like every
just
show.
a few minutes ago, and we've had this happening in a couple of episodes, but we are
It's a reoccurring
really
theme.
nailing it down now.
And it's so great. You didn't see Courtney do the hi-ya twice, but whispering it. She did it twice and whispering it. I thought that was just hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was-
Keep that in the cut.
Yeah. That was her cue to let know that. Anyways, how are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Well, good now.
Good.
It's fine.
All right.
We are now recording.
We are not
Everything-
recording. Hey, I'm here this time. I'm in the mix.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
double checking everything. Hey, we only got like 3 minutes into it, and then we could hear Courtney. Everything's good. We're like, hey, we finally got a good mix. It's all good. Jeff even mentioned, wow, we just jumped right in. Everything's good today. And I looked over and I see no signal on the computer for Courtney.
Oh, my last intro was going to bring the house down.
Oh,
I know. I don't even want to bring back up the embarrassing question, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a question. It's a statement that leads to a
yeah.
conversation
A quandary. I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe that could be it.
and some.
So
laundry.
this is for the listeners at this point.
It's not for us.
It's not for us because we have already gone here. Last week I was in my bedroom naked, and I
Right.
sat down on the sheets watching TV or whatever for a second. And when I stood up, the sheets came with me because I had a tacky butthole. And Jeff said, "Was it tacky enough to pick up a sock?" Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just the sheets, not the bed spread. So, and I was clean. Ish, I guess I was clean. There was no like mark on
I
there.
don't know how you can say that.
Yeah.
There was no
There's
mark.
Well,
I'm a humid person.
Wait. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can you consider yourself clean if you're sticky?
Right. That's what I'm asking.
I mean,
Yeah,
the whole
you
state
can't
of
be-
Florida would agree with me.
And then Will had a story about a chair. Will, why
Yeah.
don't you pick that up real quick, just to
No.
pull everybody back in.
It wasn't that big of a deal. I just, I can feel with Jeb. Definitely understand that. So we can move on.
He
But
shit in a
Jeb,
bucket.
I
No, but
did-
the chair, like the only
His
person.
friend Stacy said, "Well, look at these marks. That's your asshole. You're the only one who sits naked in this chair."
and I got caught, and yes, all that is true,
I
and I
got
feel
caught.
really bad. Well, I didn't realize it. I said, "There's no way," and then she said, "Well, you're the only one that sits on that naked," and I realized, oh my God, give me the goddamn Windex. So anyway,
Windex?
My answer was a no, but
Right.
I was
Yeah.
willing to try.
Yeah.
yeah, right. So
See what
I
I
mean,
can pick up.
and you know what? I don't know if I'm on it naked. I don't remember. Anyways, we're talking about the fact that this guy picked up a whole king size fucking
Mattress.
thing up his ass.
The whole mattress came with me.
All of a
Halfway to the
sudden-
shower.
Yeah. It's a mattress.
But
It's the whole
Will,
mattress.
in my mind and the listeners, I do picture you naked in your chair. What color is the chair? Just to give me a little something.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not white. It was, it is black, and I still noticed something interesting, but it's not like it was, it just, maybe it was, I think I added something that made an imprint that looked like something,
Sure.
I've sat in
happened to
something
any of
that
us.
made an imprint.
But then it took us to have you ever shit in a hole? Because then,
But what I was wondering,
yeah,
well, yeah, then go ahead, Courtney, and then I'll come back.
because then Will had that story about Lone Pine.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
God damn it. I wish we would.
Well, I mean, again, just to bring everybody up to speed. Otherwise, it feels like there's an inside thing going, and
Yeah. We don't
we're
want
not
that.
like that.
We're not
Yeah.
trying for that.
I'm actually I'm really embarrassed all of a sudden. I realize I wish I didn't do that. I really am. I'm getting hot. I have to drink water.
It is a bit of a happy ending, though.
I went to Lone Pine, California, to see this cabin. Unfortunately, my cabin was devastated through a flood. I happened to open up the door. I looked through, devastated myself. I decided, I have to take a sad shit. So all of a sudden, I had no idea where to look around. And at the time, I just said there was a bucket that seemed to be pretty much appropriate for me to defecate.
Are we talking like a 5-pound 5 pound or 5 gallon
gallon?
bucket or
Five
like
gallon,
more of a
5 gallon,
pail?
5 gallon. But it was
Okay.
and it was plastic, and it was a very
yeah.
happy. So as I'm sitting here, basically as a human pretzel, humiliated, I sat on it, thinking, "Oh, this is not too bad. It's kind of like an actual toilet seat." While staring into the devastation of my absolutely dilapidated cabin, I rested a little too long, and therefore I cracked the bucket and fell right through. Hence, sitting on my problem I made earlier,
The
and
problem I made.
I was humiliated even more and had to face myself by scraping my butt like on the ground like a dog does, going to the river, freezing my ass off,
Yeah.
just somewhat cleansed, and still turning around going, "Wow, I don't like this cabin anymore."
Mm.
You know,
Oh, but
The river was my happy ending part.
the
yeah.
river was very cold. The river was beautiful and cold, but it really
Yeah.
destroyed my cabin. It
It's just a moment of nature.
I heard
Yes,
that
it was
it
bad.
is fixable though, because the people that you went with said it's totally fixable. That it's not to despair. Like
And Will's not one to exaggerate, Courtney.
I know. That's why I'm like, no, it's not as bad probably as you're thinking.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
it. I
man.
heard it was pretty rad.
Yeah.
The shit story, I think that's I don't know if he wasn't adding for effect or anything. That's as bad as it could get.
No, I think
Yeah.
that's pretty bad. But also, did you guys see that video that I sent you about the doctor who's like, don't sit there for hours on the toilet because it'll make your ass fall out or something, or like
We're
protrude.
sitting there for hours.
That's what I want to know.
I'm a half hour.
Well, yeah, but
Really?
like I thought that's
Yeah.
what you guys are doing in the morning, like watching your Facebook, whatever. Like, yeah.
Oh,
Nice,
so
huh?
now it's a sexist thing. Now I get it.
I'm talking about you guys because I've heard you speak about that. Not Jeff's per se, because I've heard Jeff say it's in and out.
I'm dropping rocks. Oh, the vegetables, son.
Yeah.
Get the system going.
My whole shit has changed too, man. I haven't been drinking. I've been
Good for you.
been on the wagons. It's weird having solid poop.
Oh my god. It's like what? You've never had solid poop because of the drinking?
I mean, yeah, it happens, but
Off
it's
and on.
not consistent.
Oh, all right.
Oh no, I don't remember those days.
Since we're down this horrible trail, Will, when you
Will's trail.
split your shit bucket, I mean, were you falling into water? Was it some solid stuff? Well, I mean, we're already
Oh.
here.
We're
Ugh.
already. My career's over anyways.
Sure.
It was no water filled into the bucket yet because I was planning on, using the
Sure.
water afterwards, put it in a hole, blah 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 blah. So no, it was a good full gruesome scrooshing mash.
Mm.
Yeah, it was not a good time at that moment I was having. Other than that, it was sunny out. It was great.
And there was a river nearby.
It's-
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
It's
Thank
like
God there was a river. I would have
Yeah.
known. I would have not known what to do if there wasn't a little creek. I would have been shit out of luck.
And as Jeb's question led to mine, I just to bring it back, but I think we already have our answers and there's no need to go any further. I was thinking more of a hole like in a third world country where there's a cement floor but a hole in it, and if you're fortunate there's a couple 2x4s on the side of it.
No, so I grew up like hunting and like I said put that T in there.
I heard you.
Yeah, it's weird. Grew up hunting, and what we would do is dig a hole, a couple 2x4s, just so it's just
Sure.
one 2x4, and you lean back. And you just hold onto the 2x4 and lean back, shit in the hole. Little line when you're done. And when that thing fills up, go dig another hole, set the post again.
A little lime,
yeah,
a
lime.
little spritz for your ass.
No, lime, like
Like-
the powder for you put it
I
on top
thought-
of
I
the
was
poop.
thinking citrusy little finish. I'm like,
Oh
ooh,
no, I don't
fancy
think that would be
hunting down there,
good.
Florida.
For all the coyotes, so they don't have to smell it. Nice little citrus. Oh, we won't go over there.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
Little
know.
pine cone. By the way, I'm enjoying this wonderful Sunday morning talking about shit with you guys.
Yeah, I
Great.
think it's time to move on.
Okay.
What do you
All right.
think? Well,
I
welcome.
don't see why, but okay.
Welcome to the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast. I am your host, Jeb. On the number 2s, we have Mr. Will Ridge. Sitting
Hello,
on the
everybody.
couch is Chef Boo. Blew up my fucking grill boudet,
Hi.
also known as Sportney.
Questions?
And then we got the hippie, the art thief, the absentee, the Jeffery. He's getting spherical. His name is Jeff out there in North Carolina. And for those of you new to the podcast, what we do each week is we talk about shit and a little shit. We talk to
Good
people that
music.
surround themselves in music the same way we do. We got a bunch of music this week because I have a ton of fake bands for you guys this week. We got a paranormal segment. We got all kinds of stuff, some news things to catch up on, some calendar reads. I made up some more calendar reads.
Oh.
Split 'em up.
With all that being said, who's ready for some new fucking music?
I
Oh,
am.
this
Let's
fucking
go,
guy.
Courtney. What do we got?
Right here.
All right, so this week we have the band Don't Panic with their song Consequences Be Damned. We have the band Left Circles with their song Bleed It Out. And we have the band Mest, I think I said that right,
Yeah.
with When We Were Young.
Yeah, featuring Bowling for Soup. That's it's a great song.
Yeah.
I listened to it twice this morning on accident because I was like, it was on loop, and I was like, I think I heard this. So yeah, let's do a couple quick standouts because I do want to get into the show. It's stacked already, and I don't want to drag it out too long. Jeff, let's get some updates from you going.
I'm gonna go
Standouts.
see Tommy Buns tonight.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Who was it?
Tom Segura.
Oh, wow. That'll be great.
Big arena, so we'll see. But it'll be a good time.
Nice.
Tomorrow's tax day,
Yep.
so
Oh yeah.
be nice to have that over. Work will dip down a little. I did go see Pussifer, a Perfect Circle, and Primus.
Oh yeah. How was that?
A lot of fun.
How was
A lot of fun.
Primus?
There wasn't a flow to the show because what they did, I mean, it was the whole tour is just a celebration of Maynard's birthday. He's
Oh.
just doing a 60th birthday tour. So a Perfect Circle started. They did 4 songs. Then Primus did 4 songs. Then Pussifer did 4 songs, and they kept just changing. So they didn't get a real
weird.
flow to it. But it was super cool, unique, tons of fun. That was last week. And I also saw a serial killer talk
Who's
like
that?
at a theater.
What?
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, she's a lady who's has her doctorate in psychology, and she now consults with serial killers types of stuff. Yeah,
How haunting was that?
she went over the 9 characteristics
Ooh.
make a serial killer.
Oh yeah. Did you
Yeah,
take notes?
I think I got them. Are you ready?
Yeah.
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 There's your genetics.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
And it's by this time there's multiple generations of alcoholism, of mental issues, to say the least. So added on to your mother, your father, that's 3. There's this early psychosexual event that you see that you over fetishize something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a big one.
Really twisted in there. Bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I had
Jeez.
it the other day.
Animal abuse.
Nope, that one was not.
Really?
We talked about it too.
Hmm.
So yeah, just pretty interesting. Just went into the, just the history of a few of them, Dahmer, Gacy, and Bundy. So but just saying, like, we've lived through the golden age of serial killers. There's just not, BTK. He was our last one.
Yeah.
They're
Blind.
just getting caught too soon now, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that.
They still haven't found Gemini, but I heard they were doing that thing like they did the Golden State with the
Oh, Zodiac?
Zodiac. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Gemini.
So,
Yeah.
so that was weird. That was cool. And we went to dinner before that, and I looked at the fine print at the bottom of the menu, and you know what I fucking read?
What?
Wellness fee.
Diet? Yep,
Was
No
it
way.
3%?
20%,
How much?
20.
20?
Yeah,
No, fuck. Are you fucking
Yeah.
with me?
I'm not. I swear.
Holy shit.
Yeah, not stoked. Not stoked.
That is
Did you say something to him?
I asked them for peppers and cheese for my pizza.
Oh,
Will you explain this again? What this is? Just tell me what this is again.
Well, there's like wellness fees that are kind of hidden on some restaurants now, and
Right.
we didn't know to look for it. But
it's for the restaurant to pay for their health insurance for their employees. So instead of them
Without
paying
raising
for
their
it
prices.
without raising their prices, they raise their prices to you
Pass
directly.
the savings on to us.
Yeah. So you go to like the fancy steak restaurant here is 3%, but the steak you get a steak there, $70, no sides. And then they're like 3% on top of that. Plus you get a tip to 20%. And it's and plus the tax and all that, you're like, you're at 20%. You got to be paying double for your meal almost.
Right.
The system's gonna break.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 2. I don't know. It looked like 20. I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh, it was 2%.
But I know what I read.
Wow. That's interesting.
That still sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Just raise your prices. You know what I mean? Like, just raise your prices. Don't
Or
put
take
a-
it out of your profit like every other fucking company does.
Right.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would like to close on. I would like a wrist update.
Yeah, I have that written down too
Okay.
for Will.
Oh yeah, a wrist.
Yes.
Oh, the Cristo.
No, that too, but
Sure.
no, your wrist. You got the X-ray on your wrist for your cancer.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Oh, nothing new. I
Is it
got a
still
bigger
there?
bump. I got a bigger bump though.
They never called you?
No, they never called me.
You never called them?
I didn't call them. No.
Yeah. Damn it. I need you to do it so I can figure out what's going on with mine.
Oh, so we're
Right.
still where we were like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit doesn't turn around here. No, nothing new. Although O.J. Simpson passed, huh?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that was good. I got a bunch of people with that fucking post.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. You got me.
I got a lot of people.
That he finally confessed in his bed, and I clicked on the site, and it was the big penis man.
It's great to have him. He gets a comeback.
Dude,
Yeah.
It was due.
it fucking nailed me
It's been
too because
sitting
I
in the can
saw.
for a long time for people.
Yeah, it's been a while since COVID. It was everything. I knew not to open links from people during COVID,
Right.
but this has been a while. It's all O.J. Simpson confesses to his family on his deathbed. And I was like, no way. Click on it, big dick. And I was like, yeah, perfect. Nailed me.
Yeah, but you know what? You had to have, because that is what we've been waiting and waiting for,
Right.
is
Yeah.
for him to like confess. I mean, that is such a good headline that fuck yeah, I'm clicking on it.
Yeah.
Even if I have seen penis, there's no way.
Or read the book If I Did It. And I
I know.
highly recommend the Audible version. Absolutely hysterical.
I thought that they
it's
did-
not meant to be, but it is wild.
I thought that they didn't publish it.
They did.
Ooh,
Well,
then I'm
because
interested.
that money went to the Goldmans,
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's how they did it.
well, which they only received 150,000 so far.
What?
I did
Yeah.
my part.
Yeah.
Put it on Audible.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. We don't need to go all into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Will, how did you like that screenshot I sent you of my parents, that conversation?
That was
That's wild,
awesome. And I'm so sorry that you have grown up in such a part of a society. I am sad, but now I understand where you are now.
huh?
Hey, I get you now.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna have to do a worm retraction?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not going. Okay.
Yeah. What about let's see, who are we gonna do next? Let's do Courtney. You got some updates?
Well, you've alluded to. I almost I probably did ruin our brand new grill.
You
Like
did.
I like by a lot. I almost caught it on fire.
You did catch it on fire.
So I don't know. I'm not
What
good
does
at
almost mean in your mind, Courtney?
I mean it
There was
wasn't
no explosion.
yeah, I guess there was no like flames per se.
There were flames.
I don't know.
That's why all the brand new tile.
Can you take it back a little? What was going on? What was there
So-
an event?
Jeb had told me and Riley, he's like, hey, I'm on my way home. Just go ahead and get the rotisserie started. And so I was like, oh, crap. I don't know how to do this. And then I tried to think back to the time when we had done it and he was home and he's like, hey, get it started, get it hot. And so I was like, okay.
To 400 degrees.
And then turn it down. And so I was like, all right. So then I turned it up the way that I did when he was here. And then I went
Perfect.
and I started prepping things and I went back out and I thought it was only like 20 minutes. And so then
Which is a really long time.
Any of us could find ourselves in a similar situation.
She turned. It's 5 burners and it's tied into the gas line of the house, not a propane tank or anything. And she turned it all the way up on as high as it'll go, and then left for. She says 20 minutes, but it took me 40 to get there. And when I got there, they were freaking out in the front yard.
yeah.
So for 40 minutes,
I don't think it was all 40 minutes. It
Ah.
definitely wasn't.
No, not at all.
So, anyways, yeah. So I did that and was
melted
really,
my grill, melted
really
the
bummed.
rotisserie, caught the tile on fire back behind it. We just finished.
Yeah.
But you weren't really completely satisfied with that tile. You were looking to.
No, we finished it.
That was
this is
the
the
one.
new upgraded, finally done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
And
have a river to wash your ass in at
I
the end
don't.
of this story?
I don't. No.
Oh,
yeah,
Keep
Yeah,
going though.
so that's such a bummer. So yeah, I'm terrified to grill anything anymore. And then we went to go see Dune 2 this week, which was amazing.
Dune 2 was
It was so
fucking
good.
rad, dude.
Especially in the movie theater because it was just so loud and like.
Yeah, I don't think it would have the impact that it did at your house. It's still a good movie, but fuck, it was rad at the movie.
Yeah.
One of the coolest movies I've seen at the movie theater
In a long time.
really long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really, really long time.
Yeah, and I read that Steven Spielberg said that like the worm scene, which you guys will know when you watch it, was like one of the best cinematic things that he's ever seen in a while. So that's
weird.
high praise for Steven Spielberg. So that's that. We also went to an arcade. We
got our arcade on.
It's like the biggest arcade that we've seen in a while, and it has like VR stuff and like pinball, like like 2 whole rows of pinball machines, and just it's so loud that when you walk out, you're like, oh my god, that's so loud. You almost need earplugs.
It was fucking awesome. I didn't know this is at the mall, which I thought everything was closed in the mall, but we were going to the theater and we just kind of walked around killing time. I was like, wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Made me feel bad for doing Amazon Christmas this year. I would have gone to these local shops.
Yeah.
Which I will now. I know.
Yeah.
But the arcade was huge and like so many killer games, like really fucking rad. New stuff. It's like new stuff, new shooting games and stuff where it's so accurate and I don't know. Like
I need my Street Fighter old school. I need my
They have that.
Asteroid old school. And remember the ninja one, the Shikobi or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They have all those old ones.
Oh yeah,
But
that
they
ninja one.
What's that?
Took me a second. Yeah,
Street Fighter, I
I
think.
remember it.
And
don't know
Or
its
just the
name.
oh, okay.
so yeah, there was the VR one with a car. It was like maybe 5 minutes. I did it. I came off. I was pouring sweat. I was dizzy for like 2.5, 3 hours afterwards. Like I was riding a roller coaster. It was intense. I almost won the race. I was really fucking close. I was like 1 second from first place, half from second. I came in third. But I was like so fucking into it. It was wild. And it's blowing air at you and fucking. It's like that movie theater that we went to. Everything's moving with you and spraying you and shit. And the Star Wars one, you sit in this like cube and it's all around you and you fly the X-Wing.
That's overwhelming.
It was the same deal. You get out and you're like, I need a second to like come back to reality here.
Yeah.
Right.
This is fucking intense.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Well, that's
And
pretty
then
much-
Courtney's been working a lot and she sent a really cool email, something about ass.
Oh my god, yeah. So
Oh, and
I
sheets.
I sent an email to a client that said, I will guarantee getting all of 2023, 2024 into QuickBooks. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. Yes, that's great. You're amazing, whatever. And then for some reason, I looked down at the email that I sent and I was like, it said, I guarantee ass of 2023 and 2024.
I think you said, I think all of the ass.
All of the ass.
I guarantee you all of the ass for
like, oh my God.
2023.
And so I responded to her and I was like, oh my God, I'm mortified. I'm so sorry about the typo. This is what I meant to say. She's like, do not worry at all. I did not even think anything of it. So, but
I guarantee you all of the ass for
brand
2023.
new client. I'm like, oh my God. So embarrassing.
Can you imagine if it was a man client? He'd be
Oh
like,
my God. Yes.
"Oh, sweet.
That would have been terrible.
Yeah. Well, at least it worked out.
Yeah.
So the client didn't even think anything of it, but of course they did a little. Right?
Well,
Yeah,
they probably were
they're
like,
For a
laughing.
what?
moment.
Yeah, no.
They told their friends.
Yeah, they told their
How
friends.
long till you caught the typo?
I mean, she responded within an hour, and then I caught it immediately. Like, because I read her response, and I was like, "What did I do that was so amazing?" And then I looked at the email,
Oh my god.
and I was like, "Okay, that's fine."
Fun start to a relationship.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, hey, if somebody goes with the flow with that kind of email, I'm like, they're my people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they've got a good sense of humor. They're in.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, Will,
Wonder
what about
they
you?
were thinking.
Yeah. Will, what about you? Got some standouts?
I really don't. I was reading an article today and I learned a new word or abbreviation, and that is TOOP. And I'll say it again, TOOP. And it is T.O.O. O.P. And this is real. And I read the article and I found it very fascinating. Now, I bet you'd like me to tell you what toop means.
Yeah, since you brought it
Yeah,
up.
please.
Okay, well, thank you for asking. Turtles out of place.
Turtles out of place.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad I got the silence on that. Now listen.
Yeah, because it took a minute to figure out what the fuck.
I even heard like a cricket, and there wasn't even. It's turtles out of place, and it was an article about how these turtles were out of place. For instance, one went through an actual windshield of a driver
What?
in the middle of the desert, and they don't know how that happened. It was a water turtle. They have no idea.
It wasn't a flying turtle.
No, I guess they think maybe a bird dropped it or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, crazy.
But absolutely devastated the lady, cut her up, hospital. Turtle, completely fine. They took him away,
wow.
put him in a pond and said, on your day, turtle, because you know why? You're important.
Yeah.
And back in your place.
Yes. Then there was another article. What was it? A turtle was lost. Got out, was lost. And it was about a 10-year-old turtle. They were devastated. It was a tortoise. Here's something clever that the young kids did. They went in and found how to make mating calls to get the turtle, which is high and cluckety clacks and hard breathing, I guess. They record it, put it outside in their lawn, and the motherfucker came straight back to it.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Huh.
I guess
Can we
they
get a
apparently,
sample of those sounds, Will?
you know
After
what?
reading the article?
That will be up next week, I promise you. But how clever is that? And not only is that, I'm just so fascinated with these turtles because they feel so interesting in life. There's another one that I want to say that is still alive to this day. I think we've said it many times that Charles Darwin actually pet it and saw. He's still alive.
What?
Yeah.
His name is Jonathan. Jonathan the turtle. Tortoise. With that being said.
But if you bring home a turtle under false pretenses, do you at least owe him an HJ?
An HJ.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I would only do an NJ, which would be the neck jerk right there.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I guess
getting weird. Getting a little weird.
we can move on, but I just wanted to let you know and recognize out there, ladies and gentlemen, that if you see a turtle, pick it up, give it respect, give it a kiss, ask its questions, because you never know where we're going to be without these turtles in our life, because every turtle out there, ladies and gentlemen, are absolutely interesting.
I saved a bee this week as well.
That's not a turtle, but okay.
I know, but like turtles are important, so are bees. And like it was like we had gotten freeze warnings throughout the valley or whatever, and I had just seen a video of this lady who had just helped a little bee along, and so I brought it inside because it was just like almost looked frozen. Brought it inside, let it warm up a little bit until its little wings started going bzz, 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 and then I took it back outside into the but I also gave it like a little orange to give it some nectar or like sweetness. Yeah.
And then a bird came and ate it.
Right?
Maybe, but I don't know. I put it back out in the sun and it went away.
That's pretty
you
boring.
just turned around, started the grill, and went about your day.
Yeah, right. Fuck. All right. What about the kind of Monte Cristo? Did you finish that, Will, or keep going on it?
No, it's been not a struggle, but I got through halfway, like I said, and so far, in fact, I'm going to pick it up after this today and keep going. I'm only halfway.
I'm going to start reading it today too. Is what I.
Oh, nice.
Because I don't even know what it's about, which is crazy, and I know that's like Jeff's book, and Riley's been reading Catcher in the Rye every night. So from when we did our trip and we went to the bookstore, he's finally starting to read the books. He's like, it's really nice reading a chapter or two of the book, and I just kind of go to sleep and I dream the thing of the book, and I'm like, welcome to reading, dude. Fucking 18 years later, dude. I know you've known how to read for a long time.
But it's so different when you're reading something that you want to pursue and you're interested in.
Yeah, it's so different than in school when they're like, nope, you're going to read this book. And you're like, do I have to? And then you might enjoy it a little bit, but just because somebody told you to read it, you're like, nah.
I've been listening to a Bob Marley book all weekend.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
Yeah, it's really good.
Cool. I didn't know there was was it?
There's a bunch of them out there. This is the most recent one.
Okay.
That seems it's a guy who did an interview with him, spent some time with him, and then
Mm.
he's just using other people's words to fill in stories. So
Oh,
it's an
cool.
interesting way of telling it. And then
Mhm.
he's kind of weaving the story along.
Oh, that's cool.
Will, you were about to say something. I'm sorry.
I don't remember. I was just thinking. I think we should. I don't know. Music? I don't know.
Yeah, let's do a
Get to the
song.
song.
Let's do a
Yeah.
song. This is Don't Panic. Consequences Be Damned.
We're out of rain to wash away all the endless pain that both our little hearts could generate. And move aside and let me take that bullet meant for me. You've earned another day to fight. If revenge is all you need, then you might as well just take two graves. 'Cause I've used up my chances, and I can't help you thinking that consequence be damned. And I've been underhanded, and if you wanna see me alone, I'd understand. Now give me credit where it's due. And I know you're owed some shelter from the things that I have put you through. It's always tried, although my legs can't reach as far or quite as wide. So leave those ghosts at home tonight. When red is all you see, then you might as well just dig two graves. 'Cause I've used up my chances, and I can't help you thinking that consequence be damned. And I've been underhanded, and if you wanna see me alone, I'd understand. Cause I've used up my chances, and I can't help but thinking that consequence be damned. And I've been underhanded, and if you wanna see me alone, I'd understand. And I would understand. And I would understand. And I would understand.
All right, that was Don't Panic, the Northeast Pennsylvania's band that released their third full-length Setting Up to Fail album. And rolling down here, they formed in the Poconos Mountains of Northeast Pennsylvania in 2009. And it's named after the Douglas Adams penned favorite novel of the founding vocalist guitarist Ted. Oh my God, Ted, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pronounce your name. Felicity, whatever. The 5-piece simple mission since day one has been to make genuine, fun rock and roll music. So that is Don't Panic. Go
Don't
check
Panic.
them out.
Yeah, they're cool. They got a nice, poppy, easy sound.
Yep.
So I've
Perfect
got
for a Sunday.
Yeah, dude. All the bands today are cool. So I've got a bunch of little things. I got some retractions, revisions, some news, and we'll do some calendar reads. Just have a couple thoughts here. Spotify or Pandora or whatever. I think that you should be allowed to follow your friends. Like, you can follow bands and stuff, but you should be able to share with your friends, because it'd be so interesting to see your friend's playlist and to be a part of their algorithm, because everyone has a different algorithm, right? Even if it's somewhat similar, you know, like, because I'll be listening to someone else's music, like on a job site or whatever. I'm like, fuck, I haven't heard this song in a long time because the algorithm keeps giving me the same fucking thing. And I'm like,
Sure.
oh, it'd be cool to be like log into someone else's, you know, then you could share.
Yeah, and have your algorithm inform, other than like having the playlist. You know what I mean? Like if you make your playlist public or something like that, it's
Yeah,
a
but
little
that's
different.
a little different.
I
You
know.
know what I mean? Like you want to go, like, because they make like daily mixes. So I have like usually like a metal one, a punk one, an oldies one that's like a iration, and you know, like those are like my 5 that are kind of always floating around.
Why do you think they haven't done that? Do you think it's a breach of privacy or something? I mean, that
I mean,
sounds
if everyone has
totally logical.
if you were like to follow and like each other, it seems like Facebook or whatever, you should be able
Yeah.
to do it. You can choose,
Should be an option.
It should be an option, yeah.
because it'd be rad. Like it'd be like, what's Will been listening to? You know, like I'm just like, I'm in the mood for a Will playlist.
Especially because,
like-
like on Venmo, you can show people what you're fucking paying for. It's like I that's
Yeah.
the one thing about Venmo that I cannot stand. I'm like, I don't give a shit what
Yeah,
you're
that's-
doing.
that's
It's
strange.
the weirdest social media part of it.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, here's my bank account.
Right.
Here's
Oh.
what I'm taking in and spending.
Yeah. And
That's bizarre.
so weird.
Yeah.
I wonder why they don't let you do that, because that is a very good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen. You heard it here first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So we did go see Bad Religion and
Oh, that's
Social
right.
Distortion this last week.
I asked you about that.
Yeah.
How was it?
So I'm not a huge fan of either one. You know, like it's something I know all the songs from both bands because it's been around forever and ever, and it's cool. But it was at the Santa Barbara Bowl, which makes it really cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I saw pictures of it. Sorry to interrupt you. I saw pictures or videos of what I meant, and I just felt like, God, does Mike Ness even give a shit? He was just, it was so
Terrible.
boring. He was barely getting through the songs. Like, I'm like, wow, I guess that's what happens when you
Well-
get old. I don't know. Maybe
Well, so-
I hate singing the same songs, but
so
yeah,
I
don't know.
said the same thing. We were like, holy shit, we were laughing at him. Like,
We
dude,
thought he was drunk.
like he was like
Oh.
he was like talking through the songs. So then
Yeah.
later I went home and I was like, I thought this was funny. I was like, Mike Ness seems like he's got a thyroid issue. And then someone goes, well, he just did have cancer.
Oh, God.
He's
I didn't know-
recovering for cancer.
I didn't know at all. Like I didn't know.
I had forgot. I don't
Alright.
know. Like it was. I don't know if this is the cancer that was making him sing so poorly. Like I mean, barely getting through it. Barely.
Well, let's say, yeah, that probably has something to do with it.
yeah, I'd say it has a lot to do with it. We don't know.
Oh.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe stay home. You don't have to do a huge tour. I don't know. Whatever. It was still fine. I mean, we kind of left a little early. If Social Distortion was killing it, we would have stayed later. But it was a school night. I had to work in the morning. So
Mhm. And the big thing about the bowl is that they kind of funnel you into this parking lot, and if you don't leave early, then you are there for at least an hour trying to get out.
you might as if you don't leave early, you might as well plan on staying an hour late.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a playlist.
Right? We did get more tickets for the bowl, though. Me and Riley, Bert Kreischer is coming to the bowl
Oh,
in, like,
nice.
July or something. So we got a couple tickets for that. And then I think we're going to go, I think me and Will are going to go see Primus up
Nice.
up by his lake house.
That's a
Yeah,
great
Courtney.
idea.
You don't want to go, Courtney?
I was never a Primus fan. Never.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So my nieces are going to come into town for a week for summer vacation. And
Okay.
I'm going to take them to go see Primus.
Have you ever seen them live?
I
Courtney?
haven't. Oh, so
I have not, because I genuinely don't like listening to their music at all. So I would not want to pay money to go see them live.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Okay.
just the little I just can't stand that. I just can't stand that fractured type of it just noise to me at that point. To me.
I think, should we get our tickets now?
Yeah, I was thinking that. I thought you were going to be in town today, so I was waiting for you.
I'll be in town tomorrow.
You lie.
Did you hear that? Watch. I'll be in town tomorrow.
It's Stacy. Nope, I don't hear.
Oh, you didn't hear. She's like, Tuesday.
Yeah. Did I tell you guys about my friend Jimmy, who's a teacher, and he's got this one like kind of smart ass kid that gives him trouble?
I think you might have
I don't know if I mentioned it on here or not.
Yeah.
I'm not aware.
Okay, so this is just real quick. I just thought this was funny. So this kid is always just kind of causing mischief. I think these are like 11, 12-year-old kids, something like that. Like I'm thinking like 7th grade is what he teaches. And so this kid, he hears him like talking to another kid and they're getting in an argument. And the kid goes, yeah, well, you have a Facebook account. Because having a Facebook account is a dig because that means you're old.
Oh, great.
Digs at him for having a Facebook account. So another time this kid is like up out of his seat and whatever. Jimmy goes over there and is like, you gotta sit down and be quiet. And the kid reaches in his back pocket and pulls out an Uno reverse card and goes, you need to sit down and be quiet.
Oh my god.
Uno reversed him, dude.
Wow.
I love this
pretty
guy. This kid is
Yeah.
amazing. Can you
I'd like to
imagine
send
doing
him
that?
a 12-pack of Red Bull.
Dude, that is fucking rad, dude. Uno, I didn't know that you could get Uno reversed, dude, in real life.
Wow.
That kid felt like a king when
I know,
he said
and
that.
you know he took it out of the Uno and waited and waited.
He'd been waiting
and
for that
waited.
moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That is great.
When preparation meets opportunity, wham.
Dude, yeah, it's so fucking funny, man. So we've been watching a lot of TV and stuff since I haven't been drinking, trying to fill in time doing other shit, which is hence the arcade and movies and like
Okay.
I'm getting antsy. But we watched the Steve Martin documentary on
Oh.
Apple TV. It's a 2-parter, really good.
Yeah?
Never been a huge Steve Martin fan, so I thought, but then, fuck, that guy's been in so many things.
Yeah.
You know, so much.
And it was really cool to see how, like, at the beginning, he struggled, like, tough. And just to see, like, how he got to where he got is pretty impressive.
He was in his 30s when he broke.
Yeah.
But also, he's a Santa Barbara guy. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. So,
Alexis cuts his hair.
oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Anyway, fucking Lexus. So, I didn't know that, but, like, you know, the Paradise restaurant, it's called something else now.
Yeah.
But,
I
you know,
do.
kind of a shitty little restaurant. There's that mural on the outside that's been painted there. He used to go, he's a big art guy. So
Yeah.
he used to go there for lunch and stare at that painting, and that's how he came up with Three Amigos.
No way.
Isn't that wild?
crazy?
I thought that was, I mean, I've seen that thing a million times and never thought of writing a movie like Three Amigos, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't know.
Like he said he would
doesn't
go
seem
there
that-
for lunch often in
look
the
at it
80s.
again.
I know, right?
It was cool. It was,
He's a good writer too. He has a lot of books out and a lot of plays out.
I think I read one of his books. Yeah.
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 He's got some good plays out there that I think just started a tour with. God damn it, I forget what it is. So, but
Martin
it just
Short?
Huh?
He's,
He and Martin Short have been touring around for a while.
Sure, right. But he wrote a play that's
Oh,
touring
okay.
with I think Benedict Peters again. Remember the chick and
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Jerk or something. I don't quote me, but
It's
yeah,
a great
Steve Martin,
documentary.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So then I just got a couple little music things here. South by Southwest was a couple weeks ago, and a ton of artists pulled off because the Army sponsored South by Southwest. So like Scowl was the first one that came to my attention.
Oh.
But they refused to play any South by Southwest because it was
Sponsored by the Army.
Sponsored by the Army.
Why would South by Southwest do that? That doesn't seem like the.
They have a release out saying blah 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 blah. Yeah, everyone's like, fine, fuck you then if you don't like it. Kind of crazy. We like the military in Texas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of
Right.
crazy, huh?
Fascinating.
I don't
That's
know.
a big move.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Now here's the thing: when you start reading in deeper, so they didn't do the official South by Southwest shows, but they still did like the other club shows there in Austin that same weekend. And I was like,
Oh no, that's the same thing.
kind of, you know, it's like the free ones that you can't get tickets to that aren't like, you know, like, but I was like, so you still played, yeah, I don't know. Feels
Yeah.
like if you're going to protest, maybe do it all the way.
Supporting they're
I don't
raising
know.
funds for the corporate war machine. Nice job.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, it just, you know, I'm not a real punk anymore, I guess. We had real punks in our studio
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
last weekend. It was the first time that I felt like I had sketchy people in here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we do every now and again, maybe a couple times a year, like when the weather's nice, and it was a beautiful day. We'll have like 2 bands play or 3 bands play. We did 5 to 8. And it was fun. We had a touring band come from out of town, Skin and Bones, and then another local band play that brought their these people with them that were sketchy, dude. Is the only way. Like, we're all in our 40s, 50s, right? Like, there were some kids here and stuff, but like this group was like my age, and they're still extra punk rock. Like, I found out things they were doing later, but the thing that one of them called Courtney a fucking bitch at the end of the night when we were cleaning up. You know, everyone's gone, and they're still just like hanging out outside. Like, hey, get a clue. Everyone's left. There's like six of them.
Person holding a reverse card? Because maybe she was actually saying, "Thank you so much. I had a lovely evening."
It was like a group of them actually. So they just kind of were like, you know, doing the whole like, oh, I didn't say a bitch, oh, boo, you know, kind of that kind of thing. And I was just like, I just walked around because what I did is I closed the door. So I saw Jeb, I saw him starting to close up, and I could see in his face that he was just so tired because he had been
exhausted.
He had been there the whole day.
I also worked that morning. I was done.
Right. And I just saw in
Sober.
his face. Yeah, he was sober. Like I was too. Like we weren't drinking, you know? And so he closed one of the doors down and they didn't get the hint. So then I just saw in his face. So I was like, all right, guys, like, because they just were hanging out on our table, you know, and I was like, all right, let's go, you know, start kind of pulling the mom move of like just moving people along, you know. And
the people your same age.
Yeah.
They didn't get the hint, and then I went around and I closed the door to because no one was inside. So I closed the door, and then I heard, "Oh my God, she's just like pushing us out now." Blah blah blah. Well, I'm not calling her a bitch, and somebody's like, "I'll call her a bitch." So then what I did is I walked around and I go, "Then get the fuck out." You know, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Whoa!" and getting all like.
I was in the bathroom. I came out.
They were saying they weren't going to call you a bitch. That's a whole different thing.
No, but then they started calling me a bitch. You know what I mean? So it was just like they just were like amping themselves up and just kind of being a dick.
Sure.
This is also just an empty parking lot at this point.
Right.
It's like, go home. Everyone's gone. There's
right.
no music playing. You're just sitting here. And I came out and I walked out front, and two of the guys from the band came over like, what happened or whatever. And I was like, I was in the bathroom, but someone called her a bitch, and it sucks pretty fuck. She told me to get the fuck out of here, you know, because this is her place. You're going to get called a bitch, especially in your own fucking place. And they go, hey, fair enough.
Put on a free show for people.
And they were like, hey, fair enough.
Right.
They were like, fair enough. And I was like, it's no big deal. You know, it's just time to go, you know, whatever. And we talked for a few minutes, and I was like, all right, guys, we're going to order some food, get the fuck out of here. Have a good night. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they sat out there for another half an hour.
Yeah.
We didn't want to leave until they left because it was feeling a little sketchy.
Well, also because they were pissed then at that point, you know. And the thing is this, man. Like,
yeah.
When I first arrived to the show, like I rode my bike up, my e-bike, and then I came in, and I could already tell the vibe was off. You know how like you walk in and you can just tell that there's like people were being mean. Like it was from an intention of like just like there to be angry or some. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, like some people just wear a mask the whole time, like the skull mask. You know, like this is like tough guy stuff. I don't understand. The vibes have always been so friendly and nice in here.
Oh yeah, it's very family friendly.
The
like
band,
whatever.
they come back. Like I said, the two guys that weren't a problem came over. And we're like, okay, hey, try to smooth out. Let's do something else in the future. That's not going to happen. But, you know. But then the next day I found out that they were out there when everyone was out there. They were drinking beer, smashing the cans, and kicking it towards the people sitting out there. Like kicking crushed cans. Like, come on, guys. This is like weird teenager behavior or something. Yeah. And it sucked. I'm not punk enough anymore, I guess. I don't know. The guy looked like he was on heroin.
That's
passing
probably a
out.
good thing if that's what punk is. So.
Well,
I don't think that's what punk is.
Well, that's the thing is that, you know, at a certain point, like, you know, you can act tough and you can act a certain way, but if I were to have treated them in that manner from the moment that I walked in, they wouldn't have enjoyed that either. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like it
just sucks. It's an all-age, fun, free show. You're kicking shit at people that came to see your band play or your friend's band play.
Right.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
The fuck is that? That's not punk rock. That's just being a douche.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
These are just asshole people.
Yeah.
So let's not spend any more energy on them. Oh, here's another asshole, though. Actually, so everyone, my neighbors here don't like us.
Are you speaking on behalf of your sheet now? Or
Yeah, my buttholes that live next door. our neighbors here, they just don't like us. Whatever, fine, I get it. But in the past, someone has thrown something in their garbage can out front, and they've thrown it in front of my door. So I had a big garbage can out there, and everyone was using both. So at the end of the night, I dug through their fucking trash can, took all the beer cans out of there, which was disgusting. There were some cigarette butts in there, but I'm like, I'm not going through the cigarette butts. Fine,
Right.
Whatever. So I did that. There was only one beer can I found in a parking lot, which is pretty good. Everyone's, like I said, we're older now, pretty responsible. Even those guys, they didn't leave beer cans out. There's just that
they
one.
did kick them at people.
They
but
kicked
then
them at
eventually they
everybody.
kicked them out.
Right? Yeah.
Let's give these people some credit.
So the girl that works here came in the next day, and fucking there was 3 beer cans just thrown at our door. They found 3 in their trash can, dug through that I missed, and threw them at our door. Fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Tough times out there, people.
I know.
So that was Saturday night. Sunday night I played a show, or
More
afternoon.
thugs, less thugs.
I played a show downtown Santa Barbara and had full fucking Spinal Tap moment. So we got asked to play last minute. We're second out of like 10 bands that's playing all day. No one's fucking there. Like there was 5 people sitting inside,
Yeah,
maybe
been
10
there.
people out front. Like just one of those, and I'm like, okay,
Right.
whatever, who cares? Let's just get through it and go, because we had dinner reservations. It's across the street. I was like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. It's like a live practice. So we're going through the PA. We do a song. You just do that quick sound check. Like, you can hear everything? Okay, go. And just hope the sound guy takes care of you.
Right.
So then in between first, second song, my bass player's like, I can't hear myself in the monitor at all, which I was thankful for. But so it gets him in the monitor, but something was unplugged. So he comes up on stage and he plugs him in, and he goes to walk away from his amp, and he had plugged it around him. So like he's strapped in like a seatbelt to his amp by this cord. He's like, oh fuck,
God.
like oh fuck, and then so he had to come up and unbuckle him, get him out. So then we're playing the second song, and he's got his microphone doing backups, and it just swings out like it was loose. So it just swung slowly out towards the non-existent crowd and just sat there. And the 5 people that were
Somebody
sitting there,
could have
which are
been injured.
the other bands, the sound guy and everything, just sat there and watched it happen. And no one came and spun the microphone back around for him until he gets like a pause where he reaches out, he rings out the bass, and he swings it back around and tries to do it real quick. And he's singing, and it starts rolling, so he's going with it,
Yeah.
trying to get it, and then it just rolls out there. And I was looking at the people like, what the fuck? Can someone just tighten the microphone? Like, it was full Spinal Tap. And no one there. Like, 5 people just, like, watching us just like, implode on ourselves. Like, fine.
Wow.
And I do have a show coming up. Next show with Mr. Will Ridge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And Benny Ranks.
August 12th.
Why do you keep saying August? It's
I
like
don't know.
5 weeks away.
I know.
You're just in
May
denial.
19th.
Yeah, May 19th. And Riley's going to be on bass with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. Little Sunday afternoon show. And then next weekend we're going camping for 420. Not because it's 420, but that's just the way it's going.
It'll
At
be
the
our
same place you were going to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we were going to try to do the show out there and everything, but instead decided to do it at a real venue and make it a little easier. But
Yeah.
we're still going to
Right.
camp.
Good call.
It'll be fun. It'll be our first camping trip in I don't know how many years. Like actual tenting camping. It'll be fun.
Oh, wow. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Don't forget your 2x4s.
So I do have a bunch of news stories, but I think it's time to get into another song because we're getting going
Please.
long here. So I'll just skip the stories. I'll just hit you with them, the titles of it, and if we want to swing back around, we
Oh
can.
my god.
Monkey gangs in Thailand.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking
Heard it.
crazy. That's a
I think
crazy.
we
one.
talked about this before. Pretty good.
Stealing
maybe.
Time
children.
for an update.
Trump is selling Bibles. That's also crazy.
God.
I don't know what's crazier, the monkeys or Trump selling Bibles. The
Or how
Maryland
crazy
Bridge
I'd come to
collapse.
buying one of those Bibles.
The Maryland Bridge collapse and the all the little theories and stuff about that. Puff Daddy, P Diddy, that's another one that's in the news. That's kind of wild. And this one, I'll end on before going into our next song, Left Circles here. Jim Brewer, you guys know Jim Brewer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Go
so
boy.
he thinks that Dave Chappelle is an alien. So he did an interview, podcast or whatever, with Roseanne Barr.
Oh no.
Mochi.
because both of these guys are pretty right leaning. Still fucking hilarious. I don't give a shit which political thing. Jim Brewer is fucking funny to me, dude. But he says that when Dave left and now there's like breakdown and went to Africa, he's gone. He's dead. Whatever. An alien took over because he's a completely different person now.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Is that explaining some things for you?
Let's get to a song so we can get back to some of these topics.
Okay. All right. Let's do "Bleed It Out" by Left Circle.
If you ever find a drum, you gotta beat it. You gotta beat it. If you ever wanna love, you better need it. Yeah, you gotta need it. If you want it done, you're the one to do it. If the tunnel gets long, you gotta follow through it. If you're standing on the rooftop looking to leave, tell them you won't go. If you're holding up your life for what you believe, just don't believe it. If you want to begin, you gotta let it in. If it's under your skin, you gotta feel it. You gotta bleed it out. You gotta bleed it out. You gotta bleed it. You gotta bleed it out. Well, alright. The veil is lifting up and you're alive. I don't want your eye. If I don't deserve it, where that secret lies, I gotta bleed it out. I gotta bleed it out. I gotta bleed it out. You gotta bleed it out. If it's under your skin, well, alright. The scales are falling off and alright. You gotta bleed it out. You gotta bleed it out. You gotta bleed it.
Brooklyn, New York's Left Circles has released the new single Bleed It Out, along with a music video for the track, which appears on the upcoming debut LP, Nothing Is One Thing, out April 26th on Miserable Neighbor Records, the solo project of Brooklyn-based musician Brian Pluta, live guitarist for Space Cadet. Left Circles is not content to stay confined to one style. The Hook Heavy album, now available for pre-order, flies through several modes of rock, from 90s lo-fi to Brit pop to 50s folk.
Yep. I don't know. It was very catchy.
Yeah, I like it.
I thought it was pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
So
Very good.
yeah. I think we got to do some calendar reads. Jeff is going to walk back in here.
All right.
Oh, the calendar reads. How much I love doing thy calendar reads.
Yeah, do it.
It's time.
For the calendar reads. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I love doing this for you. It makes me very happy. I look forward to it every Sunday. And it is now Sunday, April 14th, 2024. Hope you are enjoying your day out there, whether or not you're driving, sleeping, or I don't know if you're sleeping, you'd be listening to this, but I'm going to carry on.
Maybe you're sitting on a bucket.
Maybe you're sitting on a bucket somewhere, losing confidence in yourself. Hopefully, I can give some quotes of this wonderful calendar read, and I'm going to start off with what I'm seeing right now. It's just one singular white bunny hopping and let's just say he looks like his body looks like a rainbow, an arch, so he's
Yeah.
hopping. I don't know. It's just out of
It's
nowhere,
true.
but here it is. Okay. I can disagree with something someone says or does and still love, admire, or value them.
Don't
Yeah.
tell us who said it. We'll all guess.
Although there's nobody that said that one.
Oh, really?
That's
No,
like
that-
AI generated.
I got to do it again. I can disagree with someone who says, excuse me, I'm so flustered. I can disagree with something someone says or does and still love, admire, or value them.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty important. I don't know what the bunny has to do, but I like it.
Yeah. What's the bunny doing? Being a dick. And they're like, fuck it. I forgive you, bunny.
Well,
So-
that's why we have other
Yeah.
wonderful things, which is another calendar read. If you don't mind, I will go ahead and I will
Yeah.
say it. So, okay, again, April 13th, 14th, excuse me, Sunday. Truth has no special time of its own. Its hour is now, always.
Okay.
Truth has no special time of its own. Its hour is now, always.
The
Okay.
origin of the author of this quote, please.
He is a man.
From what country, please? Continent? I'll even take that.
Europe, Germany.
Could we get that? Okay. Just for a more accurate read.
Okay. Truth has no special time of its own. Its hour is now.
Courtney, what's your
Einstein.
guess?
Wait, was he from
I'll give you
Germany?
his occupation. He's a theologist.
A theologian or
Oh,
no, I can't even say it. Theologian.
He's a
Theologian.
theologian,
Yes.
human. Oh my God! Humanitarian.
Humanitarian.
That doesn't help me. I don't know. I can't think of something.
Humanitarian. That's right.
Humanitarian.
Yeah.
Martin Luther.
humanitarian.
Martin
No.
Luther
Yeah.
from Germany.
Eh.
I really don't know who this guy is, so I
Okay.
don't know who
Oh,
you guys
okay.
are. I'm gonna say Albert Schweitzer.
Okay.
I was half right.
This
you
one
were.
is somebody that you do know, and she is a female. And I will give you the quote again.
Maybe
Happy
in her
14th.
voice, if you could.
Let people have the capacity to choose. They have the ability to change.
Nancy Reagan.
Very, very close, my friend. I am very shocked that you got that close.
Barbara Bush.
Getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
I don't know.
I know it. Carter.
Well, let's just think that you are right. She's in politics. How about that?
Oh, then I don't know who it would be.
Hillary Clinton.
No, but she also, I think, just recently passed.
Oh. Well, maybe I don't know.
Ruth
that was a good one, though.
Ginsburg.
No, very close. But I mean, if I'm wrong, the opposite of wrong is
Right.
Right.
right. And then
I don't know. I still don't know.
I have no idea.
Stephen Wright.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Madeline
Con.
Albright. Madeline
Okay.
Albright.
I
you're
don't know
so
who that
close.
is.
U.S. Secretary of State.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Go out there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this wonderful quotes make you
Wait.
tickle down there in that old brain of yours. And
I think-
remember, today is April 14th. And kiss your mom if you can. Say hello to a lot of people. Until then, I'll see you in another week where you're going to have to learn another quote. Thank you. Good day.
Does
be a
Madeline
dick with a
Albright
free
have a
punch-up.
master class right now? I
I
think
thought she passed.
No, I know, but before she did,
Oh.
I thought
I have
she
no
had a
idea.
master class. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
Do you want to hear my calendar quote?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wrote down a bunch, but
Wait, so you created these from your brain?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty good at this. I think I can make a calendar.
That sounds like nonsense calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't take shit. Give a shit.
It's not any worse than what we've been.
Come on. That means a
Right.
lot.
I mean,
I
if
know.
you got to fill a few days, that works in there.
Yeah.
Dude, don't take shit. Give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What
These
day
aren't
was
like,
that?
maybe these aren't going to be great, but The interesting thing about life is that if you live it right, you'll have an interesting life.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The only problem that you're not going to get from after you purchase the Sounds Like Nonsense calendar, you'll have to picture in your mind Jeb with his hands on his hips as he's reading this.
In his announcer voice.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that makes it work a little bit is the voice that you're reading it in. Oh, it's got to be an audible calendar.
It's got to be a video calendar. Here's your video you read for today for July 17th.
I think
You know what?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but what we should do is instead of a fireman's calendar, it should be us doing a calendar. All, maybe like, washing a car, you know what I mean? And then you and I tickling each other with the hose or whatever,
Just
that would be great.
using a thunder bucket. Just thumbs up, hanging out the window.
Courtney in the background's huge flames of a barbecue.
And pajamas on.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, these are
I'm not
pajamas.
burned out here. Something
Yeah.
stupid, whatever.
Yeah.
Keep going,
I'm
Jeb.
in-
You're
I'm
on
in.
fire.
Okay, this is a little bit of a singer right here.
Oh.
Okay.
Bees go buzz, beers get buzz. When I drink beers, I give little hugs because I'm buzz, 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 buzz.
Okay.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
You like that?
That's the best one you've done.
I don't think so. I think that's the worst
Bees
one.
go buzz, beers give buzz. When I drink beers, I give little hugs because I'm buzz, 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 buzz,
Yeah.
buzz.
I
Keep
would
going.
record that.
I just did.
You just did.
Okay, this one. Well, here I'll just give a couple more, and I think it's a banger. But this one is mind your manners, even when hammered. It rhymes, so I thought it was nice.
Well, it's a good one.
We all need more amore. Come on, that's a good Valentine's Day one, right? That's
It is-
February
it is.
14th, right
All
there.
All right, there you go.
This one is just because
It might
this
be a lead up to the 14th. I like to think you have something a little bit more for the special day.
This is for summertime. It's gonna have a fan. It's like on a porch, everyone's sweating.
Okay,
It just
yeah.
says, "I'm a fan of my fan." Nope. Okay. All right. This is the last one.
There's a lot of days to fill in a calendar, so we've got their keepers until
Now
Courtney
you
comes
know-
up with something to bump it.
Now you know how hard it is.
Right?
Okay. Well, here we go. This one is for all species. Anything is possible, and for the turkeys, gobble 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 gobble. That's it. You like it?
Yeah. That's definitely for the month of November. I think that's how you start. That's November 1,
Wow.
just to kick off the month with just like right in your face.
That,
Can I get that one more time, please?
Yeah.
crying.
Anything.
He's crying.
I mean, you're gonna picture like a turkey is. It is like there's a pumpkin and anything is possible. And for the turkeys, gobble 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 gobble.
Okay, I got it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Jeb read it to us. We're gonna make a video calendar so that everybody can see our faces, so that you can. Because what I'm looking at is our faces, and like Will and like Jeff just being like, "Whoa," astonished at like, wow.
It's like my dream segment. You guys,
I know.
you're a little weird about it.
Were we?
I almost think we should all read
Yeah.
them separately, and it's just like a mashup. Like we all get in front of a green screen and just bop, bop,
Yes.
bop, read them off.
All right.
I think I'm gonna do another song.
Okay.
Let's do another Left Circle song. This is This Haze.
I cannot believe you tore down all of this alone. Tried my interjections, I could never set the tone. You got such gall to come here in the wake of all that's good. Scrambling all transmissions, you let me be misunderstood. Oh, what would I do without you? And the stuff I see in the sky is the same stuff that inspired shining minds that build up to it, but whisper threats in their sleeping ears. I could sit this out, let this haze fill up my eyes, let the moon serve as my punctuation. Everybody dies looking in with nothing left to do. I cannot believe you went through all of this alone.
All right, that was Left Circles, another song by those guys. If you like what you're hearing, like, subscribe, go follow the bands. We still got more to come. Like and subscribe for us too. Follow, tell a friend. It helps get the information out. Hit us up at soundslikenonsense.com if you are a band and you want to be on the show and be promoted properly and enthusiastically like we always do. It helps us out a lot to just get us out there and to get the bands out there, etc. You know the deal. You've heard podcasts before. Okay.
For everyone.
I think with all that being said,
Welcome to my paranormal segment. Hello, everybody, once again. Like you haven't missed this part of the show, it is a paranormal reading of the local natural history. Let me start over. Hello, everybody. I'm going to be reading a little bit about our local history, that's urban legend. And local, I mean by the fact of Ojai Valley. Ojai is located a little bit lower south of us, and it's a little bit inland from Ventura. I have never been there.
What?
you've never been to Ojai?
I've never been to Ojai. I'll take that back. I went there at night, and I was there at 12 o'clock in the midnight, and that's it. I didn't see anything. I went into a bar real quick, played a song, and that was it. One song, and I was out of there. So I can't really
Weird.
say that I even know how to get there.
Okay.
But anyways, this is the legend of the. Oh, you got to tell him to be quiet. It was a bird talking. This is the legend of the CharMan, a local legend of the Ojai Valley. This is by Charlie Seaman. I'm going to read a little section of this, and we'll get through there and see if you guys have any questions, and we'll start from this. The legend of the CharMan was in wide circulation when I was in high school. Remember, this is Charlie Seaman. When I was a high school student in the Ojai Valley, a small, quiet, mountain-ridged community about 14 miles inland from Ventura, California. I have heard the story many times from my peers, and my version seems to be very typical. Here is the story as I remember it from high school days in 1963 or 1964. Back in 1948, there was a big brush fire in the Ojai Valley, which burned a good part of the valley and destroyed many homes. It was several days after the fire before anyone could get around to all the burned homes in the surrounding foothills to see if everyone was all right. There was a man living with his son in an isolated cabin in the hills south of town. Bless you. Okay.
I'm good. Sorry.
Okay. There was a man living with his son in an isolated cabin in the hills south of the town. Their house was burned in the fire. The father was killed in the fire, and the son was badly burned. When someone finally got out the remains of the cabin, they found that apparently their son had gone crazy from the experience, for he had hung the body of his father by the feet from what was left of a nearby tree and had stripped all the burned skin from it.
Oh.
After skinning his father, he fled into the hills down on Oak Creek Road, where he has lived in his charred condition ever since. Every once in a while, he comes close enough to town to encounter someone, occasionally chasing people and such. The police have been sent out to look for him, and although they have caught glimpses of him and found traces of him, they have never been able to catch him.
No.
Now, obviously, that's all called folklore. That's a urban legend. Maybe some of it could be true, but
I'll say 20% of that ends up in Jeb's calendar.
I agree. Have you guys heard of this at all, being locals?
No.
Yes, because there's a local punk band from Ojai called CharMan.
Oh.
I played with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was interesting because I don't think if he was badly burned, he could ever survive out in the wilderness because the possibilities of infections are great, right? So, of course, I do want to believe that there's some kind of marred man going to tree looking for food. That sounds great. Obviously, he wouldn't be alive today. I don't call bullshit. I want to believe, but it's probably bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I'm
mean,
going to disagree.
I think
Go
all
on, Jeb.
folklores are kind of rooted in some sort of truth, but how far? Because people freak themselves out too.
Oh, it happened.
But,
you don't even believe in Bigfoot.
How can you imagine seeing a stripped body of all this skin upside down, and you're going like, "I was here to bring you some food, guys," and then it's like, and
See,
his
I
dad's
think
all inside out.
I actually think that's the part that's folklore. That's the part that's fake.
Of course, you got to make it gruesome, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably a really nice guy. Hey guys, yeah, my face is melted off, but I still want to be your friend.
Well, yeah, I guess there is that too, right? Because people with the peg leg be like, "Oh, that guy's a pirate," or I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's a super nice guy, and you only know he has a burn if he wears a short sleeve shirt. Oh yeah, kind of right here on my elbow. I totally forgot about that. That was when I was a kid.
Yeah, but I also heard that you actually took your dad upside down and stripped his skin off. Was that true?
Also did that. Not fire related at all. That was
Okay.
for sport.
All right.
That's kind of gnarly, though. I mean, I don't know. Are there any photos or anything of it? I don't think there is, right? Or
No, but the thing is that police have seen glimpses of him. They have seen him. They just weren't able to fucking trap him or whatever, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But very interesting. And this is coming from the University of California, Los Angeles, and they're doing a study of Western folklore. So,
Well-respected institution.
yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I
That'd
can't
be
take
true.
anything Jeff says seriously with that fucking mustache.
I know.
With that being said, that's my paranormal. And I am going to say au revoir. No, I'm going to say, if you want more, then amore.
Okay. That's not. I think you
Add that to
butchered
the
it.
calendar. That's like the next day.
We all need some more
The next day.
amore.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's good.
Ooh, that could be the end of that. That could be December 31st, Will. And that's everybody's writing for that day.
Yeah, I agree.
Courtney, will you start writing calendar
I will.
blurbs?
Sure.
Well, I have a quick punk of the week if you guys want.
Yeah.
Are
Let's
you
hear
allowed
it.
to do dead people?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I mean, how can it be of this week? But whatever's.
Well, just
Yeah,
because
there's a chance,
just
but
because
go
I came
on.
across this again.
Oh.
It's Leslie Nielsen. You guys know Leslie Nielsen?
Yes, we know.
Jesus,
Leslie.
I don't know. Fuck, it's just silence. Fuck it.
We
Do
were
I have to do
waiting.
it?
We were waiting for you to read.
Nope, I'm upset now. Basically, no, I would just read this. Nielsen was known for bringing his fart box to interviews where he'd prank TV show hosts by pretending to fart. Ted Danson and Nielsen worked together in Creep Show, and Danson said he was out to dinner with him, and he's using a fart box on people. They got kicked out of first class on the airplane because every third person who was pretending to fart on, they get kicked off. All that. So I don't know what's punk of the week is fart box or Leslie Nielsen, but I just thought that's so fucking funny. He's trying to be taken as a real professional actor and at the same time fart boxing everybody to a degree where he's getting actual trouble for it. So
Can I
don't
ask
know.
you a personal question?
I think
Chad?
that's more punk rock than kicking cans at people.
He's
Yeah.
living his character.
Can I
Yeah,
ask, have you ever tongue punched the fart box?
I haven't. But that does sound like a fake band name that we've done, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Tongue punch.
Yeah, so let's do another song and then we'll do some fake bands and then let's get the fuck out of here and go enjoy the rest of our day.
Let's do it.
All right, this is Mest. This is a really cool song and it's with Bowling for Soup and it's called When We Were Young.
My dreams turned into nightmares. My hope turned into who cares. Passion and love become our past and what once was. Feel lost inside my head. Now all I see is red. There'll be thoughts of regret. Wish always turn up. How can I let go? Hide behind a smile while my world's on fire. Can't stop listening to the voice in my head, always telling me that I'm better off dead. The look inside your eyes reminds me of the better time. Why can't we go back to when we were young? When we were young. Forever young, hopeless and numb. Forever young. Can't stop listening to the voice in my head, always telling me that I'm better off dead. Can't stop listening to the voice in my head, always telling me that I'm better off dead. The look inside your eyes reminds me of the better time. Why can't we go back to when we were young? Forever young, hopeless. When we were young, when we were young.
Beloved Chicago pop punk outfit Mest returns with the new single When We Were Young featuring Jared Reddick from Bowling for Soup on April 11th. Mest was formed in 1995 with Tony Lovato, his brother Steve, and his cousin Matt in Blue Island, Illinois, a small working class town of the south side of Chicago. From the beginning, Tony used that blue-collar work ethic to quickly build a dedicated following in the growing Chicago punk rock scene. They released a couple demos that got the attention of John Feldman of Goldfinger, who secured them a demo deal with Maverick Records that turned into a multi-record deal. They've been on TV shows like Jimmy Kimmel Live and Last Call with Carson Daly. They toured United States, Europe, Japan numerous times and performed as one of the headlining acts in the Warped Tour in 2003 and 2005. They've toured with a shitload of people. They are really they have earned their badge.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't know of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hadn't heard of them before.
That's weird.
Yeah. But
It's
they've been doing a lot of stuff, you guys.
I've heard them many times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Before you start fake bands, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
It was going to go to Courtney, then it was going to go to everybody, but Will, I think, is the one who's best positioned to answer this question.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you were to step and fall in anyone's shit on the show other than yourself, who would it be?
Why was I the first person to get that?
I don't want to get into the details.
I'm going with Jeff's because it's hard and won't.
Yeah.
I'm going with Jeff's because he eats a lot of vegetables and he knows what he's doing. And it's quick.
It's all paying off.
He knows
Nice,
what he's
okay.
doing.
He knows what he's
I'm not
doing.
happy that I had to answer that. And you know what? I even had a choice not to. And I still answered it. And I felt violated in a weird way.
I
But-
respect that.
I am happy to step in your shit, sir.
Okay.
And slip and fall in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Courtney.
Jeb?
Okay, back to you, Jeb. Is that what just happened?
Yeah, let's go to those fake bands.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to start with this. What is the fake band? Your Safe Secret or Confider?
Ooh.
Oh.
Your Safe Secret or Confider?
Your safe secret is the fake band.
I agree.
I choose the opposite.
Okay, just to be that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Confider is a real band.
Aha.
It's called
Yes.
This is the Prefix.
Are those snaps?
What I hear.
It sounds like maybe even a little bit of palm play.
Okay.
I wouldn't quite call it a clap, but let's get in there.
Palm Play, that could be a band name.
Palm play is a
Yeah.
good band name.
Let's get in the middle of this. Okay, that's not for
That's
me.
Confider, not the sound I was expecting.
Same.
Yeah, it was a little. I didn't listen to these today. Okay, what is the fake band? Is it going to be Clean Sheets or Scuzzo?
I think Clean Sheets is a fake band.
Clean Sheets is a fake band.
Yes, because I think the other one is real.
Yeah, Scuzzo. It's like some sex term or something we don't know. Yeah.
And that's why it's fake.
Scuzzo is real. And it sounds
Courtney.
like this.
I know. I'm doing good today.
The song's called Dime a Dozen.
Okay.
Okay. I kind of want to check out another song just to hear. No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah, wow.
that's
I
out.
almost hear a little TV on the radio, but that's a real stretch.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Scuzzo. Okay. I like this one. Yeah, I think you guys are going to like this. Keanu Reamer or Sigourney Beaver? Keanu Reamer or Sigourney Beaver?
Now, Jeb, you came up with one of them, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's pretty good.
I
Thank you.
think you came up with the Sigourney one.
Sigourney Beaver or Keanu Reamer?
I think Keanu Reamer. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Sigourney Beaver.
It's fake.
It's you fake,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
I disagree.
Yeah, Sigourney Beaver is a real band.
Oh my God.
And then this morning I laid around and I was like, what's an actor that everyone knows and how can I twist her name into something? I came up with Keanu Reamer. So stupid.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Thanks.
That's great. Very good.
Put that in the calendar.
This is Sigourney Beaver right here.
You should put some of your fake band names in the calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is a lot.
Okay.
The something lips. What is it? Sounds like them.
Flaming Lips?
Flaming lips.
Flaming lips.
It sounds like Sexual Jedi to me. Okay. Well, Sigourney Beaver. Check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a few more. And then we got to let Jeff get out of here.
We're right on time.
Okay. All right.
I was doing so well, goddammit.
Same.
All right. Well, let's see what we got. Calloused Pits or Soft Play? Calloused Pits or Soft Play?
I think
Callous Pits
Pits.
is fake.
I agree.
Yeah, I need soft play to be real.
Soft Play is real. This is a song called Punk's
All right.
Dead. This is actually a bigger band.
3 out of 4, Courtney.
I know.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get to it, though. I don't hate it. Got a Refuse kind of sound. Gotta get to those vocals, though. I'm gonna skip ahead. I don't know. Let's try just one more right there. This one's got 62 million listens.
Okay.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's so different.
It's called Momentary Bliss. They're way different.
Same album?
No. It's
Whoa, is it the same band?
Soft play, soft serving.
I don't know. It's featuring Slow Time Gorillas.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess they're a big band. I don't
Okay.
never fucking. You're learning with us. I hopefully everyone else out there listens like jackass.
Yeah.
Okay, couple more. This one I really like too. What is the fake band? Dichotomy or Totally Different? See what I did there?
Now, are you saying dyke, like dyke is in
Dichotomy, which
Great
means
question.
totally different. Like a dichotomy.
But,
Right,
but
right.
listen to his question, though, Will.
Are you saying dyke
No.
economy?
No.
Dichotomy. No, like
He was just
dichotomy.
seeing if there's a play on words here. Okay.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
question, though.
I
It could have
think
been a play on words.
I think
No, okay, that's fair. Dichotomy or totally different? Which one is fake?
dichotomy is fake.
Will? Oof. His brain is going to explode.
I really want this one, and I think you kind of gave up a little bit, so you just went with the same thing, and I think you made up totally different.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got a little lazy on that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm going to double down with Will. You got lazy, son.
Okay.
We saw right through it.
Courtney didn't.
I didn't.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Dichotomy is a real band, and
Oh.
Totally Different is not. Totally Different is a great band name, though. Totally Different. That seems
Wait,
like
Jeff and I were right then. We got it.
you got it. Here's Dichotomy. This is your prize.
I know.
I'm not. This is not my.
That's not my
Oh,
my
that's
jam.
30 seconds in. Yep. Okay. So you get it.
Okay.
I did
Okay.
a lot of that.
And that band is called Dichotomy.
That's Dichotomy.
There you go.
Okay.
No play on words.
Not Always Fatal or Future Hate? Which one is fake? Future Hate or Not Always Fatal?
Future hate, I want to be real.
I think that one.
So let my pick reflect that.
I think it's fake. Future Hate. It's a great name. I think it's fake.
I think is real. I think Future Hate is real. So what is the other one called?
It's sorry. Not Always Fatal and Future Hate.
Not Always Fatal is fake. Wait, I
What?
don't know. What
Not
else.
Always Fatal or Future Hate. Which one's fake?
Future Hate is fake.
Future Hate is real,
Yeah.
and they're pretty good.
Super real.
It's got the Amyl and the Sniffers vibe. This is Owen's Grave. Yeah, I listened to them a little bit this morning. They're pretty rad, dude.
Yeah.
I slipped up on it because I was like, I thought of Future Hate, and then whatever. Okay, 2 more, and then we're done. Shit and Shine. Right, you with me on that so
Yes.
far,
Oh,
Will?
yeah. I'm
Shit
right
and
here. I'm leaning
Shine
forward.
or Swimming in
Still
Shit?
here.
Ugh.
Wait, what was the second one? Sorry.
Swimming in Shit.
Ooh.
Shit and Shine or Swimming in Shit?
I think Shit and Shine is from your brain. I think that is a fake band.
Okay.
I'll go with that with Courtney. I'm with Courtney on that one.
I will go with the opposite.
Shit and Shine is a band,
Oh no.
and here's their song called "Okay,"
Oh.
and it's like this. Yeah, it's all like this.
Oh. That's a bummer.
I'll skip to. Yep, can't even tell that I'm skipping. Yeah, that's it. That was it. So yeah, that's Shit and Shine. And then we got one last one, and I'm gonna the real band. I'm gonna play through one of their whole songs because this is a band that I didn't know, and it feels pretty stupid that I didn't know. No Pressure or Societal Pressure. Societal Pressure or No Pressure.
I feel like Societal Pressure is a band, so no Pressure is a fake band.
Okay, Jeff, Will.
No Pressure is a fake band.
That's what Courtney said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Opposite?
Jeff, just by going opposite, you're kind of nailing it, bud.
Yeah.
Because Courtney, she
Yeah,
got on
well,
her
too.
high horse there
I
for a
came back
second.
I did, and then I fucking
And then-
flailed.
Then Will, I'm seeing right through you and all that. No Pressure is a band, and they're a really good band. Yeah, that's why I don't know how I don't know of No Pressure. So I'm just gonna play their song. So you say.
I don't know anymore. I wanna stay in it, but I don't feel that way anymore. Tell me when you're ready, make a move for the exit door. Shut up, everybody, till it's quiet forevermore. But only when I want it, yeah. I don't know anymore. I wanna stay in it, but I don't feel that way anymore. Tell me when you're ready, make a move for the exit door. Shut up, everybody, till it's quiet forevermore. But only when I want it, so quiet.
right.
I feel like I've even heard that song.
Well, it sounds very Blink-182-ish.
I guess so, yeah.
You know, but all their songs, they're nice poppy
Yeah.
songs. We've had a kind of a poppy whole show here. So that's about it. Where are you going, Jeff? What do you got something going on? I forgot what it
Tommy
was.
Buns.
Oh, that's right. Tommy
Duh.
Buns. Yeah. You going to dinner first?
Yeah, we're gonna grab a bite.
Yeah. Cool.
Just roll on over. Yeah.
Sounds good. I forget that you're also 3 hours ahead. I was
Well-
like, it's early show. Is what
Yeah.
in my mind. Yeah. What's up, Will?
I just want to say, have a great show then. Have fun out there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good time. That's what I do.
Good.
Cool, man. Yep.
Are you, is it rolling? Are we leaving?
Yeah, man, we're out of here. You seem like you have something to say, so I was giving you a chance.
I don't. I don't hear the
Oh, that's what you need. You're cutting it short. Okay,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah.
Is that what you needed?
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
There
Will,
it is.
you have anything you want to say?
Okay, everybody. You guys go on out there and have a good old little day and enjoy the week. And I can't wait to see your butterscotch lips. And you all be safe and goodbye.
All right, Jeff, final thoughts.
Yeah, we raw dogged this one for you, folks. You're welcome. Get your taxes done. Go see some comedy.
Fuck yeah. Courtney.
Thanks to Don't Panic, Left Circles, and Mest for your awesome songs.
Yeah, man, it was a good one. I'm going to get my MRI this week, so I'm going to get my knee surgery going. So that's something that's coming up pretty soon.
I'll let you know about my tumor on my hand. I'll let you know.
Yeah. You
Please,
figure it
yeah.
out because I smashed
I'll
mine this week and it sucked really bad. All right, so we're not gonna be able to do it next weekend because we're camping, but we will see you guys soon.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Now
Why-
it's too long.
Why is this going on forever?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is it? This is what Will wanted. Will, you sure you don't have anything else?
Going.
you want to wash your
Make sure you
hands?
tip
Maybe-
your bartenders.
that helps
Well,
me.
Your
only
barber
20% already been added.
Yeah. You got to pay for the insurance, so make sure you're doing it yourself.
All right, deuces.
Hi.
This is.
Should I start it one more time?
No.
Okay.